This is the basics of quantum computing. Before we get quantum, let's get classical. First, how do I store the letter A on a computer? Well, on a computer, I can store it through a series of zeros and ones. These zeros or ones are called bits, and they can either be a 0 or a 1. Therefore, they are binary bits. We can store these zeros and ones physically in the terms of the spin of an electron. If the spin of an electron is down, then we call it a 0. If the spin of the electron is up, we can call it a 1. So the letter A in your computer can be represented by a series of electrons that have different spins. So now let's get quantum. What I can do in quantum mechanics is I can prepare a state of the electron where it has a 50% chance of spinning up and a 50% chance of spinning down. This is called a superposition. I can also do 25 by 75, this is a typo, or any different amounts of probabilities such that the probabilities add up to 1. So how does the superposition of states help us do computations faster than classical computers? Now, classically, the electron can only be either down or up, and you can prepare these four states, but you can only store a bit of information in each electron. So if you have two electrons, you can only store 2 bits in the classical world. However, in quantum mechanics, we can have qubits. So now these are quantum bits. And what happens in quantum mechanics is I can prepare a superposition of the electrons. Now I can have the down-down state plus some probability of the down-up state plus the probability of some up-down state plus the probability of some up-up state. So in total, I have 4 numbers that represent the entire state of the system. So in fact, I have 4 pieces of information, 4 bits of information, compared to classically only 2 bits of information. In the 3-bit case, if I have 3 classical electrons, then I can only store 3 bits of information. However, in quantum mechanics, I can set up a superposition, and now all of a sudden I have alpha, beta, gamma, delta, x, y, z, and w. So in total, I have 2 to the power of 3 bits, which is 8. I have 8 bits of information using qubits. Now in general, for n classical bits, I can have 2 to the n quantum bits. So you see, if I go quantum, then I have exponentially more bits than classical. And this is why quantum computers are incredibly powerful at doing computations.